You are here now at Lanzarote, Santa. I understand you're here with a quite big group from Belgium, right? Or
yes, I was here with a group of 43 for the first week. And now the second week is a smaller group. We are only with 15. And the first week has gone quite really well. It was the volcano triathlon, so most of them came to race and to do some training.
And you were the champion from 2009 in the volcano.
Yes, I won last year. I won a few times this race, last year too. But I couldn't compete and defend my title because I had a group with me here. A few guys did their first triathlon, so I needed to support them and help them at this first race.
But that's not your biggest win. You have won a lot of competitions. You have the world's fastest Ironman ever. 7 hours, 50 minutes and 27 seconds. Are that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. 7:50:27. That was I've done that in 1997 in the road. When the road was an official Ironman. It's still the fastest course. But it's difficult now to break the record because there's only a few courses that are fast enough to break records. One is road and the other one is Frankfurt in Austria. But when I won in 1997, you have to understand that then the top 10 of Hawaii was there. Plus all the other top athletes, especially all the best Germans were there. But now, when you go to road, maybe you have one, maximum 2 of the top 10, and that's it. So if you want to have a fast time, it's like in a marathon. If you want to break the world record, you need a group of people who help you out until 35, 36 kilometers, and then you're on your own maybe.
Because you had some awesome splits there. You're 43 minutes on the swim.
45 minutes on the swim.
45 and under 4:30 on the bike.
4:30 on the bike. So I didn't went too fast on the bike because I knew I could run a very good marathon.
2 hours 36 minutes.
36, yes.
That's very fast. We have a quite strong runner in Sweden, Claes Björling, but I think the fastest he has done is 2:41. That's 5 minutes faster, so that's very fast. Do you rank that the highest, that the best you have done, or the Hawaiian championships?
Well, many people have come close to the record. Everyone thinks 750 and nobody else comes even close, but once 751, 752, 753, 754, so there's been about 20 people who went under 8 hours already now, so we're very close to the 7 hours 50. But my most important win will still be the course record in Hawaii in 1996. This will be my number one.
8:04.
8:04. Yes.
It's interesting because the times are quite similar when you raced in the 90s, even in the late 80s. Now last year, this is quite the same in the top. How do you see
Well, the top hasn't developed because maybe we're already at the highest peak of 20 years already. But behind it, I remember in 1989 when Marcan won for his first time in 8:07. I think if you were 10th position, we were about 40 minutes behind Mark. And when I won in 1999 for the second time, if you were 10th place, you were about 25 minutes behind. And now it's 10-12 minutes. So it comes closer and closer and closer.
And last year was quite interesting to see Craig Alexander did actually a sprint, like you see on the bikers do, to get the helicopters back. It was quite interesting to see. Even the short distance guys just come to the round course and pull down the swimming speed. The top are always swim fast, but now there's many that swim fast. So important to have a good swim?
It is important. It becomes more and more important because the group is bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
If you're not with the group, then you don't have any chance to try to win the race.
Yeah.
But to be able to be good and fast on Ironman distance, you need to have to be good on fast on short distance too. Because if you have a good basic speed, you can use that for your longer distance.
Exactly.
So now more and more athletes that come from Olympic distance get success on Ironman distance.
Yeah.
But the Olympic distance has changed also. When I started triathlon, my first triathlon in 1987, there was non-drafting one, and it was 900 meter swim at 45 bar.
Yeah.
So it's now we have different athletes on Olympic distance. It's more good swimmers and very good runners, and not so good bikers. So because the sport has developed that way, we will see less Olympians go to the Ironman distance. But we still have at Olympic distance some good swimmers who bike really well and who don't run maybe so well, but those are the perfect athletes to step to Ironman distance.
You are also European Championship champion in short distance as well. And you have, I think you have raced pretty well. You have done everything besides the Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympics only started in 2000, so by then I was an Ironman athlete. So sport changed to Olympic too late for me. I tried to do Ironman and Olympic distance, but it didn't work. It's too hard for the body. I'm very fragile for injuries. I don't need so much training as another athlete, but I'm very fragile. I'm injured very, very fast.
Okay.
So if I wanted to do both Olympic distance and Ironman distance, I need to do quality and quantity at the same time, and I injured myself too much.
So that you don't recommend it to do both?
I recommend to do both, and you need to, because I'd always done short distance combined with Ironman distance, because the short distance helps to give me the speed. Because if I want to be able to run a very good marathon, I need to, if I want to do 244, 246 on a marathon, you need to be able to do 32 on a 10K. Otherwise you won't be able to run that fast on a marathon. So you need those short distance too. But to do World Cup races, Olympic distance races, it's very difficult. It's already very difficult to be allowed to start. You need to qualify to start, so it's very difficult.
So if you would give a young in this Swede, so a young Swede who would like to go to Hawaii and compete well, so let's say he's a junior or something and has Hawaii as his dream, what advice would you give?
Well, stay to short distance races, and if you try to reach your maximum at short distance, at Olympic distance. Once you have achieved that, then you can move to half Ironman, and then you have to make the progress on the half Ironman. And once you see that you're almost there at the maximum of possibilities on half Ironman, only then you take the step to Ironman. Because don't move to Ironman too fast. Wait. Take the time to improve on the short distance and to improve on half Ironman, and then you can take the step. A big example is Greg Alexander. He waited until he moved from Olympic distance to half Ironman, and he waited to do Ironman until he got his maximum level to half Ironman. And then you can get the maximum out of your Ironman distance. So be patient.
Be patient. Last question. How often have you come here down to Lanzarote and Santa? Is this your Berg said he doesn't go when he goes outside Belgium, he goes down here. Is it the same for you, or do you have some other place in the world that you prefer?
This is my second home. I've been coming here 20 years now. So this is my second home. It's for me the best place to train. You have the perfect facilities, very close by, and you find always someone to train with. There's always a triathlete here. So it's really nice to come here.
I think that was all from us, and very nice of you to be listening to you.
No problem.